There are a couple of books here that I tried to read and just wasn't really able to get through them, and that's the reason why I haven't done a book review on this channel for a while, but I thought I would do another rejects video, which I've done once before. This is a collection of Czech and Slovak short stories, and it's a cool little book. It was discontinued from the Iowa City Public Library, and I enjoyed it. It's short stories from Czech and Slovak authors from the 19th and 20th century. It just went on a little long. I got about halfway through it, and I ran into a story that just didn't interest me, and it just got kind of boring, and I was like, I want to move on and try something else. So I tried Ectopia, and this is a speculative future prediction novel by Ernest Callenbach, and it was written in the 70s, and it takes place in a future where the Pacific Northwest seceded from the Union, and basically a bunch of hippies took it over and formed a hippie society, like exactly what you would expect a hippie society to be like, with environmentalism and peace and free love and all of that. And it's I just kind of, the reason I didn't finish it is because future prediction is really, particularly like future prediction that didn't come true and becomes kind of retrofuturism after the fact. I really love books like that, but this novel, it kind of struck me as more of an ideological book. It's more about this kind of like B.F. Skinner's Walden 2 book, where it's a little bit overconfident, and it's kind of like, oh, this would be the perfect society. It's a vision of utopia, and I kind of prefer the dystopian novels, or kind of the mixed results type future prediction, where it doesn't show like an idealized version of the way things could be based on the author's ideology and beliefs. So it just didn't interest me for that reason. I just kind of thought, especially with what we've seen since with Chode and Chop in the Seattle area, or was that Portland or Seattle? I forget. But and of course different circumstances. But it's just kind of an interesting parallel there. But I just kind of thought, I want something that's a little bit more impartial, like an impartial prediction of the future and not ideologically driven. So it's an interesting novel. It's very of its time, but I was just like, I have other things I could read. So, but anyway, these are the two books that I have been working on, that I've been spending my time with, and I've got. I might as well show you what I'm going to try to read now. This is When the Green Star Calls by Lynn Carter. It's an old kind of science fantasy type novel, and just thought I'd give it a shot. I'm kind of going through all of the shorter novels in my library because I kind of prefer the shorter books, but I'm kind of 50-50 on this one. I'm not sure, because I tend to prefer kind of more hard sci-fi, but we'll see how it goes. Anyway, thanks for watching. Stay tuned for more book reviews. I'm also going to do a book review of the Dhammapada, the main book in Buddhism. So stay tuned for that. I don't know exactly when that'll be coming, certainly sometime in the next few months. But anyway, thanks for watching. Subscribe to Captain Unusual. We'll talk to you soon.